Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to We Talk Fights. We are going to go over the UFC Fight Night. Vegas Kape against Kyoji Horiguchi. I'll do a little breakdown on every fight. I did no film study at all on the Shane Collins, Otari Tanzalovi, and Leon Shabazian and Levon Chokli. So I'll do a little breakdown for you. Don't put a lot into it because, like I said, I did no film study on it. All the other fighters I know and I've done film study on, but as far as the first one and then Edmund Shabazian's brother, I did no film study on that. So, but I will do a little breakdown for you. I'll give you some stats. So if you're liking my videos, if you're liking my short I just did, do me a favor, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're trying to grow this channel. And with that said, let's kick it off with Shane Collins, Otari Tanzalovi. Shane Collins is 7-0. Tanzalovi is 10-1. Shane's 26 years old. Otari is 28. They're both 5'9". Shane has a 71-inch reach, as to Tanzalovi's 70-inch reach. They're both coming off dubs. Shane fights at Team Cobra, and Otari fights at Grom FC. Otari is Georgian, so I believe I think, I don't know, I'm assuming Grom FC is in Georgia. I don't know if that's named after Grom Cutelaba, Japuria's boy, guy that used to be in the UFC. Now he's in karate combat. I did look up Shane's fights, and his fights were out of Uriah Faber's fight league. His last 5, he's 5-0. Otari is 4-1 in his last 5, and Tapology has 76% chance of Collins winning. I'm gonna go Shane Collins here, guys, but like I said, I didn't do film study on it, so that's what it is. Don't take a lot of credit in that because I didn't put a lot of time into that fight. Next, we have Carol Hossa versus Luana Santos. Carol is 19-7. Luana is 10-2. Carol's 31 years old. Luana is 26 years old. Carol's 5'7" to Luana's 5'6". They're both 67-inch reach. Carol's 67.5. It's number 9 ranked against number 10. Santos is the number 10. Both from Brazil, but I believe Santos does her camps at Syndicate in Vegas, so kind of a home field advantage for her here. Strength of schedule, Hossa's is 29 to Santos is 24. Pretty close. Last 5, Luana Santos is 4-1, and Hossa is 3-2. Probably be one of Luana's toughest tests. She's 80% to win on Tapology. I just find it odd. Usually when it's that high of a rating, they're a really big favorite, and she's actually the underdog here. And I'm going to take the underdog, Luana Santos. Okay, next we've got Edmund's brother, Leon Shabazian, against Levon Chokli. Leon is 6'4" with a 74-inch reach to Levon's 5'11", 72-inch reach. Shabazian is 12-4, and Levon is 14-3. Leon is 30 years old, and Levon is 29 years old. It just said Vegas. I'm sure he trains at Extreme Couture with his brother, and Strickland and Pereira, Michelle Pereira, and those guys. Kaizen MMA is, I believe, in Georgia. It says Levon's Georgian, so I believe Kaizen is in Georgia, but don't quote me on that. They're both 4-1 in their last 5, and Chokli is 86% Tapology chance to win. Guys, I think this will be a lot closer fight. Like I said, didn't do any film study on this, but I will take Chokli for the win. I think it'll be closer than the 86% though. And I could even see it 29-28. All right, next we've got Michael Aswell against Gaston Bolaños. Michael Aswell is 11-4, and Gaston is 8-5. Michael is 8 years younger, 25, to Gaston's 33. Michael's an inch taller, 5'8" to 5'7". They both have a 69-inch reach. And I believe Gaston, I don't know if he's had, I didn't do any study on if, I've got him at 136, so obviously, and he's ranked number 70 in the bantamweight division, so I think he's coming up to featherweight, to 45. I've got him weighing at 136 his last fight, and then 145. So it's got Aswell ranked number 49 in the featherweight division and 70 for Bolaños, but in the bantamweight division. They're both coming off L's. Michael Aswell has good hands, and he's a good boxer, and he's from the 4-ounce fight club where the champ Josh Van is out of. So Michael Aswell is from Texas, and Gaston Bolaños is out of Combat Sports Academy, and he is from Peru. Both have very low strength of schedules. Michael Aswell is a 9, and Bolaños is a 7. Aswell 2-3 in his last 5, and Bolaños is 3-2. Yeah, okay, I did put Bolaños coming up from bantamweight. Aswell, I think Aswell will get it done, and his Tapology win percentage is 91%. All right, next we've got Mitch Raposo, 10-3 against Alan Nascimento. Mitch Raposo is 10-3. He's 5'5" with a 64.5-inch reach. He is ranked 38. He's coming off a dub. He's out of the New England Cartel from Massachusetts. His strength of schedule is 9. In his last 5, he's 3-2. Alan Nascimento is 22-6. He's 5'8". Got a 3-inch height advantage, and he's got a 5-inch reach advantage. He's ranked number 25. He's also coming off a dub. I think he's personally, I think he's a better grappler than striker, and he's out of Shoot the Box. Diego Lima, right, and Charles Oliveira, so he's coming from Brazil. Dude usually misses weight, but he did make weight today. I saw that. His strength of schedule is 12, and he's 4-1 in his last 5. I am going Alan Nascimento. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a split decision. We see these young fighters like Mitch, we should see them getting better and better every fight, but I don't put a lot of strength in the New England Cartel. We haven't seen a lot of success out of them lately as we did in years gone past. All right, next we got Bia Mesquita, the world champion BJJ girl, against Melissa Mullins. Bia is 7-0. She's 35 years old. She's 5'4". She's got a 67.5-inch reach. She's ranked number 18. She's coming off a dub out of ATT in Florida. She's basically a grappler. And Melissa Mullins is 7-2. She's 34 years old. She's 5'7". She's got a 68-inch reach, half-inch irrelevant advantage. She's ranked number 19. She's also coming off. Oh no, she's coming off a loss. Mesquita's coming off a dub. She's out of Lions Gym in England. I see a finish here, guys. Either ground and pound for Mesquita or most likely a sub though. But she might take her back, flatten her out, and just pound her ears in. But I'm going B Mesquita finish. All right, Andre Lima next. Andre Lima, Kevin Borjas. Excuse me. Andre Lima is 11-0. He's 27 years old. He's 5'7" with a 67.5-inch reach. He's ranked number 26, and he is coming off a dub. It had him listed with 2 gyms, Mascote and Team Lucas Mineiro. He's from Brazil. His strength of schedule is 7, though, very low. 5-0 in his last 5. As the Kevin Borjas is 10-5 record. He's 28 years old, a year older. He's 2 inches shorter at 5'5". Got a half-inch reach advantage, irrelevant. He's ranked number 40. He's coming off a loss. He's out of Pitbull from Lima. His strength of schedule is a little bit higher, 16. Last 5, 1-4. I'm gonna go Lima here. It just seems like to me like Andre Lima always finds a way to win somehow, being 11-0, and just the opposite with Kevin Borjas. Okay, next one. I think this fight is going to be a lot closer than the odds make it look like it is. We've got Vinicius Oliveira coming up from bantamweight to 45 against Andre Touchy-Fili. Vinicius Oliveira is 23-4. He's 30 years old. He's 5'9" with a 72-inch reach. Ranked 21 in the bantamweight division. He's not ranked in the featherweight division yet because he doesn't have a fight. He's actually coming off a loss to our boy Mario over at the Lab. It's kind of a crazy striker, hands down. he's hittable for sure. Sombra Team MMA from Brazil. I just put hands down traits. Strength of schedule is 29. Last 5, he's 4-1. His only losses last 5, obviously, was Mario, moving up a weight class. Andre Fili, 25-13. He's 5 years older, 35, 5'11". He's got a 2-inch height advantage on Oliveira and a 2-inch reach advantage at 74. Ranked number 34 in the featherweight division. He is coming off a loss from Team Alpha Male. Andre's got a pretty decent fight IQ. His strength of schedule is 1 point higher at 30. In his last 5, he is 2-3. I kind of went back and forth on this. I mean, you know, sometimes I know Vinicius cut a massive amount of weight, and coming up to 45, you might see a lot better cardio from him, and he might do a lot better at 45. So we'll see how he does moving up a weight class. Okay. Next, we've got Melsik Bagdasaryan against Murtazali Magomedov. Bagdasaryan is 8-3. He's 34 years old. He's 5'9" with a 70-inch reach. He is ranked number 65. He's at a Muay Thai America gym. I've never heard of that. In California. Strength of schedule is 15. In the last 5, he's 3-2 against a kid that's 10-0 with 10 finishes, 5 submissions, and 5 KOs. Magomedov is 26-year-old. They're both 5'9", both 70-inch reach. This is Magomedov's, Murtazali's debut. It says he's from Bishkek. I don't know where Bishkek is, guys, but obviously his last 5-0. No strength of schedule because it's his debut. I'm going with Magomedov for the finish. He's got 10 finishes. I think he keeps the finish rate going here. 11-0 with the finish. And he's very well rounded. I mean, obviously, 5 KOs, 5 submissions. So if you're going to bet him, guys, bet method of double victory chance. I wouldn't bet him to KO or sub unless you're just going to flip a coin because he has 5 of each. But there's some apps where you can go method of double chance victory and you can take KO or sub. So that's what I would advise. All right, next we've got Haider Emil against Christian Rodriguez. Now, I saw Haider on the media day saying that he's had all kinds of stomach issues and sicknesses, and I think he said blood in his urine or blood in his vomit, but he said he's been very sick. This is the first time the doctors kind of got him straightened out, and he says he's finally healthy. So, I mean, we might see better cardio out of him. We might see a better fighter all around. Haider is 11-2. He is 36 years old. He's 5'9" with a 70-inch reach. He's ranked number 50 in the bantamweight division. Coming off an L. Extreme Couture. It says Vegas, Milwaukee. I got that switched around. I think Christian, I heard say he did his camp at Extreme Couture, and I know because he used to train with Duke Rufus, right, at Rufus Extreme Sports, and now he did his camp at Vegas. Haider is from San Francisco. 3-2 and 2-3 in their last fights, and Tapology has Rodriguez a 64% chance of winning. Christian Rodriguez is very well-rounded, and I mean, you know, until you see a fighter when they say they're finally healthy, I think this will be a scrap. I do. I think it'll be a really good fight, but I think Rodriguez gets it done in the end. Okay, next we have the co-main event. The Hulk, Iwan Cutelaba, who is 20-11-1. He's 32 years old. He's 6'1" with a 75-inch reach, ranked number 18, coming off a dub from Freestyle MMA. Out of Vegas. Strength of schedule is 19. Last 5, he's 3-2. And Navajo Sterling is out of CKB, City Kickboxing in New Zealand. He is 28 years old. His record is 9-0. He's coming off a dub as well. He's ranked number 24. 6'4" with a 79-inch reach. Strength of schedule is 10. Last 5, obviously 5-0. Tapology has an 85% chance of Sterling winning. I mean, this is basically, guys, your striker grappler, right? I'm not saying Navajo can't grapple, because he can. I'm not saying vice versa, that Eon can't strike. But Eon is more of a submission specialist and a grappler, as to where Navajo's more of a striker. So can Ewan get it down to the ground? We will see. But I think Navajo, I think you'll see a lot of that whizzer position. And I think as long as he keeps that whizzer, and I think if Ewan gets him down, we've seen him pop up really quick. And I'm going to go Navajo Sterling for the win. All right, next we've got Vegas Kape, 22-7. This is actually a rematch from Ryzen from 2017. So what, like almost 9 years ago? I'm not sure what month it was. Vegas Kape is 22-7. He's 32 years old. He's 5'5" with a 68-inch reach. Ranked number 4 in the flyweight division, fighting out of Extreme Couture. Guys, I've heard stories that he's looking so sharp that the gym will literally, everybody will, when he's hard sparring, they'll literally stop what they're doing and all watch Kape spar. So obviously we have some guys like that over here at Red Hawk, where when certain people are sparring, everybody kind of turns and watches what's going on in the octagon. So I know exactly what they're talking about. Strength of schedule, Vegas Kape is 38. Last 5, he's 4-1. Kyoji Horiguchi is 36-5. Man, he's a vet, right? 41 professional fights. He's 35 years old. He's three years older. He's 5'4", so Kape has an inch on him, and he's got 5 inches of reach. Horiguchi's ranked number 9. He's well-rounded, coming out of ATT in Florida. Not too much wear and tear on either of them. His strength of schedule is a little bit higher, 44 compared to 38. In his last 5, he's 5-0. Tapology has Vegas Kape at 45% to win, and Horiguchi at 55%. I am taking the 45%. I'm going Vegas Kape to get his revenge, because Horiguchi won that first fight in Ryzen. If you watch that, go back and watch that fight, guys. There was something going on with that mat. These guys were slipping all over the place. You literally, it looks like a cartoon. One time Horiguchi goes to take Kape down, and you see his feet slipping and sliding underneath him. Literally looked like a cartoon. But I'm going Vegas Kape for the victory. Once again, guys, if you're going to bet responsibly, just do a little $2, $5, maybe $10 parlay. Nothing crazy. You can get a lot of times with these parlays, you can get 10, 20 to 1. So, put $2 on it. You can get 20, 40 bucks maybe. $5 bet at 10 to 1 pays 50 bucks. So don't do any of these things stupid. Don't bet your utility money or anything like that. UFC Vegas Fight Night, Kape, Horiguchi. There you go. Let's go. Subscribe.